Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekahak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles, the bishops, the elders, the prophets, and the teachers of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, who also subscribe to the men of Great Millstone, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. My name is Yahalal, and I'm back again with another video, and I pray that you be edified with it. And it's going to be entitled, We Do Have a Heritage. And I'm just going to get some scriptures about our people, the Israelites, who are the Native American Indians, the Spanish, and the Afro-Americans, and the West Indians. We make up the 12 tribes of Israel, and we are the Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom of Israel. The Northern Kingdom is the kingdom of Ephraim and or slash Israel, and the Southern Kingdom is the kingdom of Judah. So with that, let's get some scriptures, because ultimately, we started to understand and learn our heritage again, going back to, I want to say, the 60s, where a man named Abba Bivens came to New York, or came to the States, we can say, and started to teach the Hebrew Israelites, the lost tribes of Israel, who they were. And the Lord allowed Abba Bivens to raise up elder apostles, or elders, who were teachers, and they raised up our elder apostles, who are the men of Great Millstone. And the men of Great Millstone have been raising up men all around the world with this proper doctrine of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and his son Yahweh Shai, the way it's supposed to be read and broken down. So these things led us to understand again our heritage, who we are, where we come from, things like our diet, our music, the clothes we wore, how we treated one another, the Lord's statutes and commandments, and how we carried ourselves, the sacrifices that we made, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, who we praised, and truly understanding your position and who you are in the world. We lost all of those things because we have consistently sinned against Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And just like they are today, Jake are today, we wanted to think that we were slick and we are smarter than the average bear, I guess you could say. And we figured we can commit sin upon sin and do what we wanted to do. And the Lord brought us so far down, we wanted to be like the other nations, and we wanted to follow the other nations. And because of that, we are in the situation we are in today, and we are cursed. I see a lot of videos of brothers from GMS, great edification videos, great faith builder videos. And lately I've been seeing the thing has been about the MOTB, and it's been about our Jake women, and especially the Judite women, and they're starting to feel it slowly but surely. They're starting to see that the Lord is not playing games, and our women definitely forgot their heritage. And because they forgot their heritage, they have ultimately lost in a big way. And now they're in a situation where they're going to need that same man that they said they didn't need. Because no other race of men really truly wants to deal with them like that, other than maybe have some fun with them. And they're starting to realize that life is not as simple and easy as they thought it was going to be, and it's even harder when you're by yourself. So let's get some scriptures about um, our heritage, or let's get some scriptures about understanding that we do have a heritage, and it has never left us, but it was just forgotten. So with that, let me get Joel. Start off with Joel 3:2. And it reads, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. They have parted the land between the Ishmaelites and the Edomites, the Amalekites, you can say, and they have defiled our land, and they have taken our name, and they have profaned our heritage, you can say, and put us to the back as if we're heathens. That is a wicked thing to do, to take someone's heritage and to claim it for yours, and then to tell them that they don't have a heritage, and their heritage is slavery. Their heritage is being at the bottom. Their heritage is eating defiled foods and breaking law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and doing all kinds of wicked things that goes against the scriptures. And our people, we love being in that position. Like, we love being wicked, man. And the Lord got to the point where he said, you know what? Forget that. Since you love being wicked, I'm going to start punishing you for it. I mean, you know, with breaking laws, there are judgments. Some judgments are for death, and some are not. But there are judgments. Micah 2:2. And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. That's Esau. Esau has covered the fields, and he has taken our people by violence. When in 1492, when Christopher Columbus came here, he took our people by violence, and houses and take them away. And this is a future prophecy too, because they're going to, in this time, enter into our houses. They're going to take us away, and they're going to put us in these FEMA camps, and also they're going to delete us if we choose not to take that MOB, because they're about to get ready to roll on us. I just did a video about that with Trump was speaking. Pretty much, he was trying to say that he was warning us about what he's not going to allow, but the same things that he's not going to allow are the things that he's going to allow. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And this is what they're going to do. They're going to defile the Lord's. They're going to speak to them. They're going to go against the Lord and His laws, statutes, and commandments. But they're going to be hypocrites and say that they are practicing the laws, statutes, and commandments, which is a lie. And they're going to say blasphemy things against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And they're just going to use the scriptures against us. And they're going to also, you ever heard the pen is mightier than the sword? So they're going to start implementing their draconian laws to accuse us, so that they could have a reason to put us down, And because we don't understand our heritage, we do things like the heathens, not realizing that we're being judged by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for trying to be something that you're not. You know, you have the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and then you also have the law of the land. But the scriptures teaches us to follow um, the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, and also to follow the laws of the land to the best of our ability. And this one thing would keep us from getting in trouble with the law, and also having us deleted because we're in the wrong place well, I'm not gonna say you're in the wrong place at the wrong time, but we are at odds with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So he gives judgment because ultimately Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai controls everything. Deuteronomy 32:9. For Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. And they stripped that from us. They didn't want us to remember who we are. And now that we are, they feel some kind of way about it. Because now they feel like, well, what are we going to do to control them? Because now we let them call themselves Egyptians, Muslims, Buddhists, Eastern Indian men, all kinds of things. And now that they call themselves the Israelites, we can't have that. That's blasphemy. But this is how wicked Esau is, man. What's that? Deuteronomy 33:4. And it reads, Moses commanded us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jacob. And he was king in Jerusalem when the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were gathered together. So Moses was like the second king of Israel before Saul. And we could say that Adam was the king, and he was, but he wasn't the king of Israel because Israel wasn't, Israelites wasn't, they wasn't on the scene as far as a people, but they were called the people of God. And then the name changed from the people of God to Israelites or Israel, and that's after our forefather Jacob. I think like in Genesis 33, his name changed. Well, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah changed his name after letting him wrestle with the God. I mean, wrestle with the wrestle with the angel, and the angel broke his hip, but he continued to wrestle with the angel, and because said he wanted his blessing, so the Lord renamed him from Jacob to Israel. Jeremiah, let's get Jeremiah. Jeremiah 12:7. But yeah, you know, these things that are happening in the world are happening for our sake, because the Lord is he's fighting for us, and he's doing it the way he says, because as he said, vengeance will be his. So all we have to do is just, you know, do the best we can in letting the Lord bring this place down and do what he told us to do, and that's prophesy against this nation, against these people. Jeremiah 12:7. I have forsaken mine house, I have left mine heritage, I have given the dearly beloved of my soul into the hands of her enemies. And this is where we're at today. We're in the hands of the enemies of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, which are also by default our enemies. And because of that, the Lord is gonna allow them to run down on us, and he's only gonna get the ones that the Lord don't do. The Lord don't want all of us this time. He only wants a remnant of us. And the 2/3 of us he's gonna destroy. And those are the ones who's going to get it. Jeremiah 17:4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thine heritage. Didn't that happen when we came to the shores of Babylon? They whipped us and beat us and raped us, and tricked us and deceived us into believing that we were heathens and that they are the chosen people, or everybody is the chosen people, and the only special people are the is Amalek, the war humpers. Discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. And that forever means a long time. And it's been burning. And now it's coming to an end. So this is why Esau is, doing the things he's doing, because he realized his time is coming to an end. Ecclesiasticus Sirach 17 and 11. And I'm going to jump down, but it reads, beside this, he gave them knowledge in the law of life for an heritage. So you see that. Again, besides this, he gave them knowledge. So his elders, his prophets, and his apostles and his teachers have knowledge to teach this word, and it's really the Lord's mouth is coming out of. In the law of life for an heritage. So the law is life for us. Following these laws, statutes, and commandments are going to keep us alive. These are things that we've forgotten about our heritage. And this is why we die at an alarming rate. We get gout, we get high blood pressure, diabetes. It's because our diet is horrible and we break the laws, we break the dietary laws, we break the marriageal laws, we break the ceremonial laws. Well, no, ceremonial laws we don't have to do anymore because it's sacrificial. But all the other laws, statutes, commandments that the Lord commanded us to do, that we can't keep them all, but the Lord, but we break any and every one of them that we can, and we willfully and will gladly do it. This is why we're being destroyed. Jump down to 17. For in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people, but Israel is the Lord's portion. So back in the day when Yahushua was walking, when he was walking with the disciples, they already knew from the Old Testament that they were special people, and that the Lord was going to send a Messiah or send a Savior to save Israel and put Israel back in its place where it's supposed to be at. They just didn't know when. And at that time, Yahushua didn't know either. Not saying that he knows now, but he told them he gave them signs to look for to know that this is the beginning of the time for me to come back. And this is what we're waiting for, man, so we can regain back our heritage and everything else that belongs to us. Because the heathens, especially the Edomites, the Amalekites, they took everything from us. Sirach 36 and 11. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. And we're going to have everything we're supposed to have. We're going to inherit the kingdom because it was promised to us. It was promised to our forefather Abraham. And then it would carry down to Isaac, and then carried into Jacob, and Jacob carried into the 12 tribes. So, those that truly understand and know this truth, we're looking for those signs, and we see those signs, and we speak about and we prophesy about those signs. It's like here. And we do videos and we do street teaching about the signs, and we pray that the Lord have mercy on us. But at the same time, we're excited because we know that the Lord is coming to destroy things, and the kingdom of heaven is coming soon. So with that, I will rock this out. You were edified, man. I'm going to say, Call Halo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Radash, Shalom and salutations and double honors to the men of Great Millstone where I learned this truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And with that, I'm going to say, Shalom.